Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Slay the Spire. We lost... Oh lord, what is this? Bosses are deadlier now too. We lost on our last silent run. We've been stalled there for quite some time, but the Ironclad, we're making progress, my dude. We are making progress. Dare I say, 8 max HP down the drain for 300 gold. I am not 100% convinced that that's the way we want to be taking things, but it's the way we're going to do things, okay? We don't really, like... Potions, they're transient. So is money, but we can convert that money into something usable long-term, which is really what the game plan is there. And then upgrading a card as the Ironclad, what do? You upgrade Bash. It's usually not going to be too relevant. 3 strikes kills him this turn, by the way. Strike Bash does not kill him. So I actually think you defend, strike. Strike won't kill him next turn. But it'll be off by 1. Oh, man. We just, like, we got screwed by math. I hate to say it, but genuinely we got screwed by math. Well, I mean, if we kill him at this level, we'll be down 3 HP overall once we finish the fight. That's not that bad. We do need 3 attacks, though. Actually, a bash and a strike will do it. But yeah. The Ironclad's been going fine for us lately, but we're really, like, taking no prisoners. That was kind of a tough call, because I really like Flex as well. But Disarm is better, I think. It's tough, right? Like, I think you want to hit this guy. He's going to hit you for 10. And then what do? You can block for 10 and take 6. Or you can kill this guy and you take 10. You know what? Maybe this... normally, I'm trying to mix it up. Not that I've been playing badly, but I'm trying to mix it up. Normally, I would have killed the dude that was hitting us for 6. And then I would rationalize it by just saying, hey, we took 6 damage off the table, right? We're going to take it a little slower this time. Maybe with a little bit of a better eye towards defense. And, you know, the idea of this, at least, is that it all has a knock-on effect. And all I mean by that is that, you know, we have more HP because we take less damage. Or take as little damage as possible, at least. That allows us to fight more elites, which allows us to get more relics, which allows us to get stronger and fight more elites and get more relics. And, you know, you get the general gist of it. We need 2 strikes, and we got him. So, yeah, I think that we probably found a better line there. What do we like here? True Grit kind of sucks, I think, unless we get an exhaust synergy. Clothesline's pretty okay, I think. Okay, we are going to get an exhaust synergy, because 100% we're taking Dead Branch. Lovely, amazing card. And then I think we start to go for exhaust synergy. So let's actually take a True Grit at this point. 7 block, and it puts another card in our hand. So getting this early is amazing. We'll look at stuff like Corruption now. Metallicize is kind of tempting. Let's try it. It's a lot slower of a play than we've done in the past, but yeah, now any card that exhausts other cards or any card that exhausts itself is something that we're definitely going to look for. So we're going to gain 3 block regardless, so I think we should try to kill you. Bash will hit you for 8. You'll put yeah, this will work. We're going to take 2 damage, which is nothing. Still allows us to get to... max life if this guy chooses not to attack, which he didn't, so we're gonna hit him once, and then we're gonna hit him again, but it's gonna take 1 more turn, and that's fine. I think Dead Branch is one of the best relics in the game. To be able to buy it so early is actually a huge blessing in and of itself. I just want to try it again, see what we can get. Oh my lord. I mean, we got another card there, but you get the idea. To be able to get it so early is amazing. And now I'm like Armament seems great, but Sever Soul definitely fits better with Dead Branch. So let's 100% buy in and see if Dead Branch can take us there. We'll start that. Twin Strike. Certainly not a bad card. This is a tough one. You know what? Hit me for 5, and I'll start doing... I should really attack the other one, to be honest with you, but... hit me for 5. Hitting me for 5 is not that bad. I'm gonna choose... Elites have not gotten harder, so I'm gonna choose to fight elites on this floor, probably. And I think in this case, you know, it's a pretty easy choice, but just do something like that. I'd prefer to not be made vulnerable, but we can get around it, I think. The fact that he's gotten stronger is really bad as well. These guys can be quite nasty. I'd rather be vulnerable... 16 damage, huh? I don't think we can take the risk. I'm going to anyway, though. It's actually like what we were looking for, which is a 0 energy card. So I'll hit you. We're already going to be vulnerable because this guy's dying. And then... this isn't going to exhaust anything, man. We're taking 15 damage right on the face. Oh, never mind. We're great. I didn't even run the math there because I'm an idiot, apparently. Give me the card draw. I know Barricade could be good, but give me the card draw. We're at full HP. If we fight 1, we got to fight 2. I'd rather go this path then, which at least gives us the ability to upgrade a card first. So I think that's the way we're going to take this. Sever Soul just does more damage. True Grit allows us to choose which card to exhaust, which is amazing, and it makes this card substantially more playable. Next, we would probably upgrade Disarm, but we have to get there first. It doesn't say draw, it says add a random card to your hand, so... I still do think we'd like to purge a debuff. I will absolutely Hemokinesis. And I think you take... I think you take 9. You definitely don't do the Swift Potion because you can't draw. Sometimes slow is fast, you know? You play cautiously and conservatively and you get out ahead of the enemies. Sometimes fast is fast. I think we'll True Grit, exhaust a strike, and see what we get back. Flex is just like for free, it's amazing. And then we can kill you. It'll, no, but it won't exhaust anything. But that's fine, that's fine. What do we care? You'll still die. That might even be better. Hey, my feline son, you can't be on the desk. And if I had a nickel for every time, I don't even know how to do this. If I had a nickel for every time somebody says just put a box next to your desk and you'll be good, there is a box next to my desk, and it is not good. He doesn't go there. He wants... I think he likes the mouse pointer for one, but then he also wants to just annoy people at all times. So whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 4 block. I don't think we need it. We'll get 1 card back from Dazed. Being exhausted by Sever Soul. Now we got 2. Sword Boomerang. Please? Please? We tried. It's actually fine. Taking 9 damage against an elite is not that bad. And once this guy's killed, we're good. Like, we're actually completely set. Because we're going to be able to outblock this guy, probably. I honestly actually think we do drink the potion this time. I'm going to play Battle Trance even though our hand is going to be full. Alright. Hey, Ruka, I'm going to need you to move. Yeah, just knock over the coffee cup on your way over. Thanks, buddy. Alright. So, start small. True Grit. Take a Daze out of my deck, please. We get an Uppercut. Great card to have. Not immediately useful. Then I'm going to strike you. And then I'm going to strike you. I'm not going to use Hemokinesis because I'd rather not lose any more HP if necessary. Or if it's not necessary. Well, I don't think we want Brutality. Intimidate I like, and it's a free cycle thanks to Dead Branch as well. Shrug It Off is irrelevant here. Let's Sever Soul and just get our deck all sorts of weird. And I'll probably just cleave you, because it looks like you're dead next turn regardless. You like watching the game, buddy? He loves it. He loves it. I don't see what all the comments are complaining about. My cat loves the video. Ooh, whenever you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0. We got 2 very powerful relics so far. But I think, even still, I don't know if I like Combust. I like... anything with exhaust in the title is going to have a built-in, like, advantage, I think. I think we rest here, even though it's an overheal. A lot of people are going to disagree with that one, but I want to... We're playing... Wow, that's horrible. We're not necessarily playing aggressively, but we're forced to fight an elite, so I want to make sure that my HP is good enough to be out in front of him here. I honestly think we just pass this turn. You get 3 turns. You might as well, like, weaken him as much as possible, enable your synergies as much as possible. So you probably start with a battle trance on this one. You'd probably go with it, starting now. Clothesline keeps him weak for 1 extra turn. We strike him. Starting next turn, we might want to consider taking the Dex Potion. I actually think that we exhaust Demon Form. Ethereal, gain 10 block. I don't really want to play this. This is what we want. Unfortunately, we can't get there. We want this permanently, though. But you might not be a huge fan of that play, but I stand by it, you know? I gotta do damage to this guy as quickly as possible. We want corruption, but we can't take it yet. We have to deal damage to this guy first, I guess, is what I'm trying to suggest. So, yeah, you know what? I think this is where we take our Dex Potion. We gotta hurt this guy more, though. So definitely you bash him. And then after that, it's, do you choose to take 18? I think we do. So actually taking the Dex Potion was a little foolhardy, if we're not gonna block, but I think it's the right decision to start working on him as quickly as possible. And while he's vulnerable, we gotta keep smacking him around. We don't have enough energy. If only like Fiend Fire is just lethal. Is there any chance we draw a Battle Trance? No. This guy's probably gonna get in a hit then, is my guess. Yeah, I like this actually. This deck, I mean, Clash decks play themselves. I think, at least. It's kind of rich coming from me, I'll admit, but, you know, if you play this, it makes something free. It made a free defend. It's, like, actually not that good. We're gonna take 4 more damage. This is not that bad, but anyway, I'm getting distracted because I'm fighting an 18-year-old Scotch here. There we go. This deck seems harder to play than your average deck. Gain energy on the first turn of each combat. Not necessarily bad. Let's take a second True Grit. It's just a little bit more targeted than trying to always throw a Sever Soul into the mix. Well, we're gonna get hit this turn. Probably. It's actually a pretty good start. I want to fight the 3rd elite, because it's very likely, I think, to be the Demon Lord. And that guy is not that hard, so... I very much think that it would be pretty easy for us to kill him. And get another relic out of it. And we're not really, like, I love Mummified Hand, even though we don't have much to enable it so far. I'm gonna weaken you and then defend. I could go for the kill, but you're gonna die next turn anyway. And Dead Branch is amazing. We're lacking, like, certain enablers. Maybe we should choose to go for combat, just so we have more opportunities to maybe get Corruption. Although Corruption might be, like, a rare card. Still, I sort of feel like everything with Exhaust in the title is an option and an opportunity for us. I will receive the Golden Idol. Give me the Curse. Give me the Curse, and we'll go probably fight the Elite. Screw it, dude. Give me the... You know what? We can exhaust Curses so easily. There you go. Raise your max HP by 14. Alright, let's go for it here. I'll pop the regen potion. I genuinely don't think we need to, but I'm going to pop it anyway. So we have 4 energy to begin with here. I mean, you gotta, like, Sever Soul right off the bat, right? It does exhaust some stuff you'd probably prefer not to exhaust, but it also exhausts every single one of your curses and does an awful lot of damage to them. So, I mean, I find it hard to say no to this. Well, I mean, out of these, seems pretty simple. You just hit him with the bludgeon. This guy will probably die before I really have a chance to make the regen potion work for me. I haven't had great potion luck. Mostly because I've misplayed them. We're trying to... Oh, right. Okay, I'm a little silly. As ridiculous as it sounds, I think we can afford to do that. We're kind of just buying time until Bludgeon comes back around, in theory. I should try to kill him on this turn if we can get there. I just don't know if we can. This is, like, almost not even worth playing. It gives us more block than it gives him strength, so... Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. I don't know, man. Go ahead and hit me for 6. We got you next turn. I don't even need to draw Bludgeon, I just need to draw something. I need to draw some gas. I'm getting a little too precious with my synergy here, I think. I don't care if you get stronger, because I gotta kill you this turn anyway. Oh my god, it's like the only card that I don't think... Oh, it still gets us there, thanks to the vulnerable. Yeah, okay, we're doing fine on HP, actually. Nothing to worry about yet. Every time you play 3 attacks in a turn, gain 4 block. I think that's pretty good. We'll take anything... Battle Trance is awesome. We'll take anything that enables our ability to get exhaust synergies here. Now, out of all these, Disarm is a really good one. Havoc for free is a really good one. Warcry drawing 2 cards is a good one, but let's take off 1 more strength. If we play that early, we're always going to be happy to have that. I think there were many right decisions there. And this guy, we're probably fine. We don't really need to rest in all likelihood. So we're going to start with the Battle Trance. We really want to exhaust Regret. And we are going to get there, thankfully. So we've exhausted our curses. It's a great start. This is actually good. Because now Blood for Blood is playable. This is just cycle, even though we don't really want the weak... That's what we want, right there, Corruption. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. Alright, so we're like... just getting ridiculous now. Vulnerable. Alright, well, we'll just hit you first. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. Clothesline now becomes free. Alright, Corruption is one of the key cards, I think, to enable this archetype to actually work long-term. So, right now, we're loving it when we get it, but it's not always going to happen. So, remember, as soon as you play a card, it gets exhausted. Choose a card to exhaust. Take a strike. We prefer Sword Boomerang, so Sword to Boomerang. No way I can make you vulnerable, huh? I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. But it's working. Like, there's no reason to play defense and exhaust them here. So what should we do? Probably just throw in a... Ah, it's a waste. It's not like we have ice cream to roll over or anything. Yeah, I don't really understand what I'm doing with this deck, but I know that it seems to be working, so I will definitely disarm you. And I think, can you afford not to bludgeon? what is happening. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 4 block. Sure, man. Let's do it. Combust. It'll make something free. You know what we can do? Strike him. Play Combust. It makes Bludgeon free. No need to exhaust these defends, even though they would give us new cards. I mean, so Bludgeon is like really good, but I'll tell you what. It's kind of what we were looking for, is something like this. And look at that. Oh, I don't know what's happening. But I'm just gonna let it keep going up. We have 74 block. So you now cost 0. You cost 0. We have 76 block. Holy lord. 32 damage. This is 9, 6, 6. So we're actually just better off doing that. Barricade fits this deck now. We could put up a disgusting amount of block. Do we get hard countered by the Time Lord? Yeah, probably. This dude is doing 0 damage. I actually, for real, feel bad. Why is he dealing 0 damage? Because we've lowered his strength by 5 thanks to all these, like... Thanks to corruption, really. So don't get too cocky. You look at this deck and you go, oh, you're set. You're in such a good spot. I am, but only as long as I have corruption. We might as well play a defend. Well, no, we shouldn't have, but... I was going to say to defend against Thorns. I think he's dead. Yeah, that was a really, really easy fight, actually. No corruption. I think we like Exhume. I had to think about it because they all had some kind of exhaust synergy. Oh, dude, give me Sozu. Absolutely. We're in such a good spot. Oh, we need to get corruption, but apart from that, we're in such a good spot. The reason I like Exhume is because we could play it for 1, exhume an exhaustible card that costs 0, play it, and then just, like... I'm not saying we're going infinite with it, because that's just ridiculous, but we could get to the point where we're looking extremely... Like, we can get a lot of value out of a single energy with Exhume, is what I mean. This is not really a good opportunity for it. And in fact, it'll look... I don't really love this, but I'm going to do it anyway. We got 5 energy. I'm going to exhaust all these cards, including the card that would bring back our exhausted card. But, oh, dude, something about this is working. Because, like, we're start to purge his debuffs here. His artifacts, I should say. Clothesline. It's a great card. So Body Slam does nothing here, unfortunately. We'll throw in a Battle Trance. Okay, now we love it, dude. Disarm is not good yet. Let's gain some energy. I think we play Warcry just for cycle. And then we say, what do we want next turn? Probably Body Slam. We drew another Clothesline. So I think we Clothesline him. And then we disarm him, and then we exhaust. We get a Clash, which amazingly is playable, and we pass to the next turn. This dude is pretty much anemic right off the get-go here. He's hitting us for 8. Oh no. I think you bash. You basically just make him pretty much dead starting next turn. Usually he makes us frail. Always he makes us frail, probably. Start here. Okay. We'll start with a Havoc then. And he should just be dead. I keep, like, when we get close to the end, I'm always overthinking it. We don't need to do that. Take Rupture. Because we play it for 1 and make something else free. Let's look at Relics, but also, do you have Corruption for sale? You do not. You do have a Power, which is nice, but also... Whenever you add a power to your deck, it's upgraded at the start of each go. It's really good, right? Whenever you add a power to your deck, it's automatically upgraded. Especially on it, we like our power synergy, don't we? So let's do that. I will add another Sever Soul. Add another Sever Soul when the game. You guys like Jewel? It's been a while since we made a Jewel reference. Okay, probably not as long as you would have liked. Rupture makes something free. We'll hit you for free. I actually think we defend, then True Grit, and pull that strike out. Headbutt. Bring back a Clothesline. We are getting hit for 4, but that's not bad. Kind of a weak starting hand, though. We only have like 4 gold, so these guys are essentially like, they're stealing nothing. What are our exhausted cards? We exhausted a strike. We don't really care about that yet. Okay. Infernal Blade gives us a body slam, gives us an evolve. Evolve will make something free. And give us a free strike. So, I mean, we don't have anything but Exhume, so let's bring back Infernal Blade, and I was hoping it would give us something else, but yeah, we're gonna take quite a hit this turn. Right, we have Sozu, so we can't play any potions. Bummer. So we're gonna take 19. Starting to feel the burn. Starting to feel like we need some more gas as soon as possible. Well, I could deal 10 damage to you. Doesn't seem particularly strong. So we'd be better off dealing 16 to you right here. I don't know. You might get away. I don't really mind in the whole scheme of things, because you're stealing almost nothing. I mean, like, unless we draw something incredible, I think you're definitely gonna get away. Because we're at the point where, like, we have to exhaust cards to try to get attacks, and we got, like, some seemingly infinite stuff going on here, but I still don't think it's enough. Yeah, no, that's just, like, too little too late on the energy front. Even with all of our attacks, we couldn't have gotten him, so yeah, he's gonna get away with, like, all 4 of our gold. That's kind of depressing. I think our deck, there's probably a symptom of our deck getting a little bit too thick. What are you? A mystic. Honestly, you get out of here. I don't need you yet. I'm going to definitely drop a Thunderclap in here. Then I'm going to Sever Soul. And again, it's so important just to be able to purge our curses. We can Sever Soul again, but it's going to sever a double tap. But it will kill you. So I think it's worth it. Yeah, and then we'll draw Exhume. And Exhume could bring back a 0 energy card, which I think is like... Oh, let's start here. Okay, we do want True Grit, but we're going to play Exhume first. We're going to bring back Warcry. So we already get a cycle out of that, or a new card out of that, rather. Then we get card draw, and we can dump something. We'll dump a basic strike here. We get Metallicize. You play Metallicize, it makes something free. Made our other True Grit free. So I think we'll start here, True Grit, and we'll honestly just exhaust the Wild Strike. And then we'll Spot Weakness to gain strength. We'll True Grit and exhaust the strike. We get a Flame Barrier in our deck. And this is working fine. I mean, on that turn we didn't do any damage, but we upped our strength by 3. This guy, he's hitting us real hard now. Essentially, we have very little choice but to try this, and maybe we'll get ourselves out of it somehow. Whenever you gain block, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. We can get to block via Ornamental Fan. In fact, we can't not get to block via Ornamental Fan as long as we play our whole hand. But we are going to take 14 damage, which is kind of a lot, and it makes me a little wary about the path that we're on, which does lead to an Elite. have to think about this, because like a bash and a strike might just get you. Or rather, no. Okay, a bash and a clothesline will absolutely get you. Immolate. Exhaust a card if it's a status or a curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies. It's a rare card that I can get behind, I think. I am going to choose to fight the elite, perhaps against my better judgment. Can't really afford anything here. Alright, who are we against? These guys, we'd really like to get Immolate to work right off the bat, and holy crap, we did. It also triggers Dead Branch, which gives us 30 block for free. We might end up taking them up on that offer. What do we not want to see? We don't need Exhume on this turn. Follow it up with a Battle Trance. And then we got Exhume back, which actually makes perfect sense. Well... Okay. I like this line. It leaves the angry dude alive, but it gives us enough block to not take any damage. So it doesn't really matter if he's alive if he's not really doing anything with that life, you know what I mean? Start with a True Grit to purge the curse. Gives us blood for blood, which is at present actually useless. Now we've only got one enemy left. And again, I think the way that we're going to make it through this is lots of opportunities to pick cards because we need a couple of specific enablers. Make something free. I was hoping it would hit Sever Soul, but we'll do it like this. Oh, it exhausted a random card because it was a... Yeah, my mistake. It wasn't an upgraded True Grit, unfortunately. And we're back to square one here. But yeah, I think... playing it in an aggressive style is the right way to go here. We're going to hit you with a debuff, and then Dark Embrace. Whenever a card's exhausted, draw a card. How could we not, honestly? We're taking no damage, so let's try Havoc, and maybe we can get, like, a chain going here. We didn't get a chain. And we're really, like, we're slow. We're not taking... In fact, we haven't taken any damage so far, so... Pardon me. This guy's so encouraging to all of his friends. He is getting a lot stronger as time goes on. I'm starting to get much more scared. Burning Pact. Exhaust one card and draw two. Was whenever you exhaust a card, draw a card? Yeah, we're entering, like, the nonsense zone. I'm losing my mind. I think you need to be weakened. Unfortunately, we still take 33 damage here. I think we may actually just capitulate and die. This dude's gonna hit like a truck next turn. I don't know, man. We need like a whirlwind or something. 34 damage. Oh my lord. Well, can I get you? I gotta be able to get you. What about a bash? We only have 4 energy. Combusts. Combust will make something free. It made strike free, which is like the definite worst possible outcome. Am I just actually dead? You're dealing 43 damage. I can get to 45! Ouch! Remember, I can't use my potions. And it's not even really taking me to 45. It takes me to 44. I think I'm actually dead to combust. Yep. Wow, this one fell apart real quick. I really don't know what to blame. I blame myself, of course, but... I think I got a little too precious with the synergies that I was running here. Like, a defend does nothing for us. We have to just go for it. I don't even know really what we're going for. Like, we have to hit, like, some kind of ridiculous infinite combo here that doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, we're actually just dead. It's really funny that combusted it to us. But, you know, I had fun on the run regardless. But, yeah, I'm a little embarrassed that that went so wrong, but it was fun while it lasted. If we got corruption for real, I think it would have definitely driven a little bit more progress there. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'm a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Womp womp.